I'm Cory Ricker, owner and head brewer of Feet Brewing Company in Bangor, Maine.
Hey all, Amanda here. Welcome to entry 78 of Great Beer Adventure. Here in Maine, breweries are popping up so fast it is hard to keep track of them. When I went to Bangor to check out Bangor Beer Week, I was informed of a brand new establishment that I just had to check out. I was super excited to chat with Cory and learn all about Maine's newest addition. Let's start with 2 Feet's origin story.
Origin story. I've been homebrewing fairly seriously for about 6 years. The local homebrew company, Homebrew Supply Shop, has done a lot of events where they have let us come in and give away our homebrews to people and whatnot, and had a lot of interaction with the public with my beers. And a lot of people really like them and ask, when will you sell this to us, or when are you going to sell this? And after a couple years of that, my wife and I kind of decided maybe we'd think about it, getting a brewery and getting things together. And about the last year, we've really been working on it for about 2 years, but the last year she really decided it was going to get done. And she has made this entire thing happen over the last year, putting a lot of work into it. And here we are today. The name 2 Feet Brewing came in my head. It has no real meaning or anything. I'm a hiker, and I put on my work boots every day. I'm a blue-collar worker, I'm an electrician. It's like every day's another step. Put one foot in front of the other. I like to try to be a step ahead. I just came up with a lot of slogans, and I like the name. And the logo really works with the working boot print to say, we're the working class brewery. We're slaving every day too.
It's funny to me that Cory started by saying that the name 2 Feet had no real meaning behind it, and then lists off so many reasons why the name is absolutely perfect for them. But I needed to know, with so many breweries out there, what is going to set 2 Feet Brewing apart from the pack?
The beers we brew here, we're just getting started. I like to say we're sticking with a homebrew mentality. We're going to keep making different beers. Obviously, we're finding out what people like, and they're going to come back. But we want to continue to make different beers and make what we feel like making. Essentially, people have asked what our focus is, what our style is. And the only style I can really say is we're not brewing hoppy American beers. Or the other side, say I'm brewing multi-European beers, which basically is everything except for hoppy American beers. On tap now, what we've got is, one of my favorites is English Mild, the CAR. It's just a really easy drinking beer. I call it the dark beer for light beer drinkers, because a lot of people really like their light beer and their Bud Lights and things like that. And we don't do anything like that. So I put this black beer in front of them that drinks like a really light cup of coffee with light sugar, and it's clean finish, and you don't have any of that bitterness that comes with a big stout or a porter or something like that. And it's just a real favorite style of mine. One we have on tap now, because I have a partner as well, a co-brewer, Jerry Robichaud. He's got a porter that he brewed. And we split the batch and seasoned half it with vanilla beans and half of it with bourbon-soaked oak spirals. And it's a nice, another European multi-beer, a little higher bitterness, a little stronger. Just ramping up in the English styles with the extra flavoring to kind of set it apart. What sets us apart is there is not an IPA on our taps. And although we'll probably have one at some point, it's not going to be a common occurrence.
And now the time you've all been waiting for. What is Cory's first beer memory?
Oh my God. So you gave me a chance to think about this, and there's so many. But honestly, is probably really, really young watching Cheers. And I loved Norm. Norm was like my favorite person in the world. I wanted to be Norm, which I didn't even understand at the time who Norm was or what he meant, but he was always happy at that bar with a beer.
Thank you so much to Cory for telling me all about the newest brewery in Maine. Welcome, and I am so happy that you are here. Listeners, how many of Maine's breweries have you been to? Reach out to me on Twitter at GreatBeerADV and let me know. As always, show notes are available. Find them by going to greatbeeradventure.com/078. If you all are fabulous co-adventurers would like to support the show, check out our Patreon page. For less than the cost of a beer, you can show us some love. Go to greatbeeradventure.com/support. If you want to see even more from our adventures, follow us on Instagram at greatbeeradventure. And be sure to subscribe to the show. That way, you won't miss a thing. Great Beer Adventure is part of the Great Pint Society. Cheers.